my guys, how's it going? Jason here again from Inshore Fishing. Today I'm going to be making up a crab pot. I'll give you a quick show. That's the frame there, netting on the floor that I brought brand new, the base, rope to bind it all together. I've got a little bit of elastic bungee for the bait band, bit of twine for pulling on the bait band, and I've got a neck as well. So I'm going to start making this pot up. Right, so what we want to do, get this up there, move that. I think our best bet's going to be to cable tie that around there like that. Or no, pull that down there like that actually. So if we go one in here. Right, so we're just going to come along and mesh what we can. As I've not done an inkwell before, so it's all going to be a bit new to me. I'm not sure how the netting's going to work out. Obviously we're going to bind all this with rope after. So I think for now we'll just carry on going around the edge like this. So it's starting to take shape a little bit now. So again, I'm just going to use smaller cable ties just to bind this together tonight. Like I say, it's only temporarily. Just so that I can make a start. Pat O'Malley's going to come and help me finish it off. But that'll be obviously another night. These little cable ties I'm using, they're not good, they're not really that great for strength. They break quite easy. Well, I say easy, they're not that easy to break, but like I say, it's only just to get me through tonight. At least if I can get most of this bottom done, that means I can get the base on it. Now obviously the base is only plastic, so it's going to need some weight in it, because obviously it's a plastic pot as well. But I think I've got some sash weights, so we'll fix some sash weights to the bottom of the base on the inside. like I say, the mesh is tightening up quite well. It was certainly a lot easier meshing that square pot I made. But it's always good to learn how to do this sort of thing as well. The old man shed needs a good clean. Trouble is, when you're using something like this all the time in the shed, it starts to build up. You end up going off and doing something, you just drop everything, leave it where it is. Which ain't too bad, because I'm the only one that comes in here, so if I'm taking anything apart, a motor or anything like that, I can just leave it on the shelf and I know it's there when I come back. It ain't been moved, there's no screws or nuts missing. Right, this is the rope we're going to use to bind it. It's just we go all the way around the bottom. It's always good to do them around here as well, just for when they fall. If they hit the rocks and whatnot, it doesn't break the plastic. Now this rope is slightly wet. I haven't got a blowtorch with me that's got gas in it, so I'm just going to tape this up just to stop the ends coming undone. Cut this end off as well. Put some tape on it. Same again, bit of tape, just stops the ends coming off. Obviously I'm going to be pulling one of these ends through, so we don't want it fraying off. And obviously you don't want that fraying when the pot's in the water either. Makes them look a bit tatty. You've got bits of rope hanging off everywhere. All the ends are frayed. Right, so what we'll do is we'll put that through there, like so. Let's turn this, let's get this, really I want to come that way, so if I cable tie this on there, like so. Sometimes you'll get some people will leave enough of this slack and do like an S in it or a J, an initial basically, to mark that it's your pot when you're using rubber. So right now, so that's going to go through there like that, and then we get the next bit. What you can do is you can just pull it through a couple of times like that if you want, make it a bit quicker, and then pull the two. Make sure it's nice and tight as well. Like I said, the beauty about having the shed on my own, if I don't, like now, if I don't finish all of this, I can literally just leave it there as it is, dangling, and just carry on again tomorrow. Right guys, so we managed yesterday, last night, the GoPro went flat, but we managed to get enough rope out of it to do the whole thing. So that's sound, and that's strengthened that bottom right up. So now what we want to do is put some of this rope, I've got different kind of rope, this needs to go all the way around here really now, because the idea of that is if the pot goes down and it hits on the side here, anywhere like here, here or here sort of thing, if that's hitting the rocks, it will wear through in no time and break. So yeah, we're going to get on with this, we'll cable tie this on here and start feeding it through. Nearly halfway there, guys, now. So it all takes time.
Well, wasn't on, but it is. Did you notice that? Did you even notice?
What?
It wasn't on.
Nearly at the end now, so that's one string, one round done. 2 more to go. And after this, like I said, guys, it's probably one of the better pots I've ever got. Not ever had, but probably the better pot that I've got at the moment. But to be fair, I get most of my pots quite relatively cheap. I don't really tend to buy brand new ones,
Daddy.
just because I can get second hand ones cheap enough. Let's run to this next loop round. So then that would be the sort of finished product once it's come around here. Guys, so we got the neck. It's not a brand new neck, it's a second hand one, but I've cleaned it up, I've scratched it all down, just all nice and smooth, not going to hurt their hands on it or anything like that. So basically we need to get a band on this, a bait band on it. So we've got a bit of elastic band, that will go round here and be tied off, and we'll have little what you call toggles on it, and that will pull out there. I'll show you in the video. So basically we want to cut that a little bit over. Then what we want to do is a bit of spare, so I'll use that on one of my pots. When I tie a knot in this like this, and a knot in that end like that. Then what we want to do is tie the 2 ends together, so I'll tie that like that, put that through there, tighten up on that. Oh, not so far down there, doesn't need to be that far. We went quite close up to the knot. And that's fine. That will sit around there like that. And what we'll do is I'll get some twine. Got some twine, we're going to go nice pink twine. Bit of colour in the pot. What we'll do is we'll do a couple of strips of these. They're a lot longer than I need them to be. We'll shorten them down after once we put them on the neck. Well, black twine I've left on my boat. I went down my boat today as well. I've totally forgot to get some. So what we got here is we've got a bit of rubber that you'd normally bind the bottom of your pot with. We're going to cut a piece of that. Tighten that up. Yeah, we're going to cut this into a sort of size like that. They're on the boat. So there's one of them, we're going to do 2 of them. I'll use the other end because that one's a bit twisted. So now we've got 2 of these. What we're going to do, we're going to get that like this, so put that around there, go through it like that, pull on that tight, and we'll half hitch it over the top just so it ain't going anywhere. That's that one done. Do the same with this one. And this is what you'll grab hold of when you come to pull your bait band. So you want something quite comfortable. You don't want to be just grabbing a bit of string. I'm not going to lie, I've got it on my pots, a bit of cable tie or something like that. But when you're using the pots all the time like that, you're rushing around, to be fair. Yeah, so we're going to get this in the pot now, guys, and then I can get these tied on. Right, so the pot, the neck was sitting like that. So what we want to do is you want to put this basically through either side of the mesh, like so that it doesn't come out. Oh, that one's not going inside. Take the neck back out, put it to one side, grab all of them the 2 ends. So you can see how that won't come out now because it's between there. Then what we want to do tie that in there. That's fine, see, so that will sit like that, that will sit like that, and then when you pull on that, that will open up inside there, so you can see, and then you'll just put your arm in, put your bait up through there. Job's a good one. So then we'll spin that, so you want the other one sort of this side here. It's the same again. Get the two ends, put them either side. My daughter's here watching me, see if she can learn a bit of fishing while she's here. Good skill to know. Tie that off, that ain't going anywhere. So again, when you look in there, pull that, opens up. So you've got one either side. Again, that's a lot easier to grab hold of. It's better than grabbing a bit of string like this with your finger. All we've got to do now is cable tie this down. So I've got some cable ties here. Go through that. We'll go through there like that. Sorry, I've got cable ties in my mouth. We'll go through there like that. So yeah, I'll be giving it away on the weekend. So tune in for that if you're interested, and yeah, please, if you could like, share and subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed, and I appreciate all the support that everybody's given me. It's amazing. The channel is just growing so fast, and it's down to you guys that are doing it. So yeah, cheers guys for that, and I'll catch you on the next one. We'll be fishing over the weekend hopefully, so there'll be a video or even a live. Take it easy guys, ciao.